Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Amin. Today I would like to talk about one-way ANOVA. ANOVA also known as analysis of variance. One-way ANOVA is a calculation to compare the means of two or more independent groups in order to determine whether there is a statistical evidence that the associate population means are significantly different. There are three assumptions to one-way ANOVA. First would be the population follow normal distribution. Second, the population has equal variance. And third, the population as independent. Here we have three group of sets of data. The data is presenting the yield gain from three type of shares in 12 months. We have shares A, where's the shares A? Okay, shares A. Then we have shares B and shares C. Our null hypothesis here that the yield gain from these three shares are the same. In other words, their means are the same. To use one-way ANOVA is in Microsoft Excel. First, we need to click on the data ribbon, and then we select the data analysis button. Okay, and in some PC, this data doesn't exist actually, so we need to recall it. What we need to do, if we go to File, go to Option, and then Add In. We click the Add In button and choose Analysis Tool Pack. Okay, we click Analysis Tool Pack, then go. Then okay. Now we already have the data analysis tool pack. Next, I'll hand over to my friend Mr. Nazir. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I am Ahmad Nazir. I would like to continue this tutorial video on how to calculate the variance using one-way ANOVA test. So this is the data that we want to calculate, which is yield gain from three types of shares in 12 months, consists of shares A, shares B and shares C. So first we have to click on the data ribbon here and then select the data analysis button. Now this function window will pop up like this, and make sure we are selecting ANOVA double dot single factor, then we click OK. Next, another function window will come out like this. First, I want to tell you about this input range, which is the input that we want to calculate. So to select the input data, we first need to click on this button, and then we select or highlight the data that we want to calculate. Then we press enter. Next, we go to the alpha level here. For this tutorial, I will use the alpha value which is commonly used, which is at 0.05. and next, the output options here. For now, I prefer to choose output range, means that the output or the result of this calculation will be presented on the same sheet. If you choose the new worksheet ply like this, the result will be presenting on the new worksheet, whereby if you choose new workbook, the result will be presenting on the new workbook of Microsoft Excel. So now I choose output range here, and then we need to click this button and select the area the result will be presented. After that, we press OK, we press enter, and then we click OK. Here is the result of the calculation using one-way ANOVA test. Now I want to make it clearer to view. Just select the column like this and then double click here like this. Now we got the clearer view of the result of the calculation. There are two approaches here to check whether we should accept or reject the null hypothesis. There are p-value approach and the critical value approach. First, I want to use the p-value approach, which is comparing the p-value here and our alpha level, which is at 0.05. Based on the calculation made before, the p-value here is 0.45, which is larger than the alpha value at 0.05. This means that we should accept the null hypothesis. Next, we move on the critical value approach, which is comparing between the f statistic value here and the f critical value. From the result of the calculation here, you can see that the f value is 0.82, which is smaller than the f critical value, which is 3.28. This is also means that we should accept our null hypothesis. In conclusion, we can say that the yield gain from these three types of share are same. Hope you enjoy this tutorial video and gain some knowledge from it. Assalamualaikum.